Today is day 35, May the 2nd. Gonna be leaving here from Shelter's Grades to Nature's Inn Hostel. If they don't have a bunk, then I'll stay with the guys at Hogback Shelter. Anyways, moving on down the trail. Breakfast time. All right, guys. So I was thinking, and that is that it's gonna rain today. I don't know, but so when I left Hot Springs, I was just thinking about how logistically I think compared to how my family might think. Doesn't mean either one of us are wrong or right. Now, where did this tire come from in the middle of it? Looks like a Model A tire, doesn't it? It does look like it could be a Model A tire. All right. So, he was talking about how logistically I was thinking and my family was thinking one way. They wanted to carry 5 days worth of food to get to Irwin, which is Uncle Johnny's. And there's a hostel in between there, which is where I'm going to try to go today. Mainly because I haven't washed my clothes in probably, I don't know, a good 2 weeks. The last time I attempted to wash them was at Standing Bear. And then whenever prior to that, probably got really done with like a real washing machine or something. Nonetheless, not a big deal. So, I want to get my electronics charged up because when I was in Hot Springs, I didn't get any of my batteries charged up because I booked out too fast. And I was going to carry 3 days worth of food, which was going to get me to where I'm going right now. And then I was going to resupply with 2 days, which would get me to Uncle Johnny's. But now, I did the first leg, which was from Hot Springs to the hostel. I did that in 2 days. So now I still got 3 days worth of food that I'm carrying, as opposed to carrying no food right now, which I would have done in 3 days instead of 2. But nonetheless, it's like they're doing it backwards. They want to do the first leg in 2 days and the second leg in 3 days, which is the hostel to Early. That would be the second leg. But I'm just thinking to myself, man, I shouldn't have got off my game. I eventually would catch the guys, and we'd be cool. So, and I wouldn't be freaking carrying 3 days worth of food going into a hostel when all I need to do is charge my batteries and do some laundry. So I may not even get a room. If they don't have a bunk, I may just tent, because I need to put my tent out anyways and let it dry because it's wet right now because it rained all last night. It rained the night before, but I got it dried off before I went to bed last night. So anyways, that's how things kind of operate out here. And I guess just logistically speaking, I try not to carry more than 3 days worth of food, and I need to stick to that. I tried 5. Now I know there might be some times, I heard in the 100-mile wilderness, you might have to carry 5 days. And then the guy will resupply you. He's not cheap, but he'll resupply you in the middle of the 100-mile-an-hour wilderness. There's a guy that'll do that. He'll bring your food out to you and stuff, so you're not carrying 10 days worth of food, or however many days it takes to get through that thing. Well, at 10 miles a day, that'd be 10 days. But I don't know if you can do more than 10 miles a day in the 100-mile wilderness. I haven't got there yet. So anyways, just talking about how I should just hike my own hike per se, catch up with the guys when I can. I learned that I don't want to carry more than 3 days worth of food unless I absolutely have to or need to get to like another hostel or something to that effect. So Or not even a hostel. It can just be a freaking roadside Dollar General. So, all right, that was my cap for this morning. And I got a little rain when I started off, which I'm glad I did because I got my tent and everything packed up before the rain hit, and then it stopped. But it did this. Maybe it'll do this all morning and then I can get this thing off. All right. Laters. Kind of excited a little bit because I was able to get a room at the Nature's Inn Hostel. And so that's good. I can get back on kind of like my schedule. I might bail a meal there. I'll keep the meal, but get rid of all the sweets and the candies and the breakfast bars and all that crap. But anyways, maybe get down to 2 meals. That should get me into Irwin. And I'll reassess when I get there. But just excited that I got a room, and yeah. It's been raining, but I don't care how wet or dirty or nasty or anything, because I get to do some laundry today and get a shower and get my power bank all fixed up. Sleep is not important. Power banks, phones, laundry, shower. There you go. That's important stuff. All right, guys. I guess nothing more to really kind of predict. Oh, so my buddy Greg, I was hiking with him when I was coming into Hot Springs. He just passed me. So he's losing part of his shoe. He broke the bottom of his trekking pole, which he uses for his tent, but you can still kind of adjust it. He only lost like 3 inches. Let's see, what else he got going on? Oh, and his water filter's got a hole in it. So I guess there's more worse things out there that could be going on besides just trying to get my clothes clean and my battery powered charged up. Foot's killing me, of course. Yeah, it's always there. Always reminds me every day. Yep. And all right, so on down the trail. Laters. Hi. Looks like we're coming up on a road here. Let's see what we got going on. Mountain Shelter, Jerry's Cabin Shelter, Allen Gap, 21. Don't do anything right. God, National Forest. Not sure what all that means either. Okay. No fires. Which way's the 18? This way's the 18. Notice to trucks, no through trucks with trailers larger than 30 feet. Blah, blah, blah. Doesn't have anything to do with foot traffic. Yep, there's Greg way up ahead. Coral Hostel, next road, 1 mile, snacks, pizza, and drinks. Laurel Hostel, I didn't know about that place. No. Okay, onward. Oh, trash deposit. Well, that ain't good. Come on, guys. Okay, onward. So since I left Hot Springs, my morale has been the lowest since I got on trail. I should have never left Hot Springs with 5 days worth of food. I'm getting ready to go to I could have done a resupply today in 2 days. What I did with the guys in 2 days, I was going to do in 3. All right? But nonetheless, I could have done it in 2. Because now I'm rolling in and I'm going to do a resupply. But I still got 3 days worth of food on my ass. And that's probably the biggest mistake I've made so far on trail. Getting off of my schedule. Their schedule was ridiculous. You don't hike 5 days with 5 days worth of food. You don't need 5 days worth of food to hike. At least not as far as I've been. I even passed a Laurel Ridge hostel. Had pizza, drinks. That's even before this hostel. And it was only a little ways down this little gravel road. I guess somebody's house. I could have got a pizza for lunch and chilled. You know, I'm just like, keep biting myself for doing this. I'm like, oh, this ain't gonna happen again. This is a freaking morale booster, or morale freaking killing it. Anyways, I got about 3 more hours with this mess. I'm dumping some meals. I'm eating a lot of candy today. I'm gonna have a pizza at this hostel. Shit. I'm gonna come out of there doing 18 miles and freaking blow through it tomorrow. I'm carrying all this damn weight. Alright. I'm done ranting. Check out this big old monument. How the heck did they get that thing up here? They had to lower it from a helicopter or something. Can't imagine. What does this thing say? I don't know if I've ever seen it on video before. Appalachian Trail, Sam's Cabin. Wow, cool. That interstate there is I-26. Runs from Mars Hill south up to Irwin. I don't know if I've ever been on that highway before. But anyways, my day's done. I'm gonna call these Hostel to come pick me up. And I don't even know if there's a legit parking lot here. Well, look at there's a trooper. Just decided to pull over on the side of the highway there. And go back the other way. Well, I imagine, unless that's somebody's driveway, I guess it could be. I need to go down to the access road. All right. What's that over yonder? Looks like it could be trail magic. So hey guys, got here to Nature's Inn Hostel. That building right there is basically your common area. The dude that owns the place is a biker, so you can see he's got his little motorcycle thing going on there. That building there is going to be your shower room, restroom, and then on the back side is the laundry room. It's just a little bitty room. They got these cabins here I guess you can rent as well. And then that's for the girls apparently, for them to stay in. And this is our bunkhouse. Let's go in and check and see what it's like. I haven't been in there yet. I still need to get my tent out, get it dried up. But yeah, it's a legit bunkhouse. Pretty small in here. So I'll just pick one of these bad man pajamas. And yeah, be done. But anyhow, I'll go up there and show y'all inside the common area here pretty soon. They got resupply in there. They've got microwaves. They've got air fryers. They've got everything you could probably need. Pretty legit place. I'm doing laundry now. I got some loaner clothes on. Done getting my tent out. I got this cool little, like, I guess little creek thing coming down here. Go check this out, what this looks like. All right, cool. If you were renting one of them little cabins, this would be pretty cool. If you're passing through on your motorcycle or something, cool. All right, let me get my tent out and get it drying off. All right, get back with y'all later.